searching for a destiny that's mine. There's another place, another time, touching many hearts along the way. Hoping that I'll never have to say it's just an illusion. Follow your emotions anywhere. Yes, it's building magic in the air. Never let your feelings get you down. Open up your eyes and look around. It's just an illusion. It's just an illusion. And all this confusion. It's just an illusion. It's just an illusion. And all this confusion. It's just an illusion.
All right, guys. What's the day? Friday. What the fuck is Friday?
Never show
Where did they come up with this bullshit Friday? Your sister's in it for Friday. I don't like it. I don't think it's okay. Where did they come up with these terms? 149 consecutive coffee talks for 2026. It's underway right now. Hello, everybody. I see you out there. Who do we got here? Miss Florence Henderson. All right. I see you, girl. It's a nice little thumbnail they made. I love it. Can you hear me back there, anybody? Give me a thumbs up for the quality of sound if you don't mind. I would appreciate that. No sound. What do you mean, no sound? We got sound? Is Delilah here? Is my sound check girl here? Where's Sweet Tea? Sweet Tea, where are you? Hello? Barry, Pete Rizzolo, can you hear me? Barry, anybody here? Oh, you hear me. Okay, Bambi, thank you. All right. I would think it's a millennial thing. Friday. Horrendous. I can't deal with it. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it. All right, 4 minutes until showtime, guys. Let's do what we do every day over here. Let's get into it with our opening song. If it works, it might not play. Let's see. There we go. All right, settle in, guys. Settle in.
Same old stool, same old chrome and shatter. Coat on the hook like it doesn't even matter. Door swings wide and the night just steps aside when that first cup smiles at me. Morning brew at Tommy Stigs, where the troubles come in small and the dreams pour out in big. Sugar on the counter, laughs floating over the rugged. Life feels large and lovely from a little porcelain mug. Frank on the box, humming low in the corner. Steam writes my name on the glass by the order. Jokes with the boss about yesterday's close call. He says, kid, you made it, you're here, that's all. Morning brew at Tommy Stigs, where the worries shrink to crumbs on the plate beside the figs. Stories in the sunlight, stirring moves slow with every shrug. Yeah, life feels large and lovely from a little porcelain mug.
Good morning. It's been a minute.
Out
I hope
on
you're well.
the avenue, they chase their noon.
In a minute.
I got time on a spoon and a second cup too. Oh yeah, if the world goes fast, let it pass, let it spin. I'll be right here where my day begins. Morning brew at Tommy Stigs, where the city takes a breath and the heart learns gentle gigs, quiet conversation, and a wink, a nod, a shrug. Yeah, life feels large and lovely from a little porcelain mug. Just me and my view, and that first sip, cool and new. Another beautiful day coming up from a little porcelain cup.
7 o'clock on the dot. We are here at 7 a.m. sharp. We don't play around with no nonsense. What are you doing over here? Let me get rid of this banner. Goodbye, banner. You got to go. Today we're talking Florence Henderson. Let's see what this is all about. Where is she? Where is this girl? I had the thumbnail. There she is. There she is, Florence. Uh-oh, let's get rid of that. And here we go. We'll bring this down to the bottom. I love playing with this YouTube stuff. I love playing with this StreamYard stuff. It is a joy to have a program like this for someone like me that has no fucking idea what they're doing. But I'm learning, and you're learning with me. Some of you have been with me from day one, and you're coming with me every step of the way. The song kind of does it. Yes. It gets stuck in your head. It gets stuck in your head. There's nothing you can do about that. It's crazy. All right, let's get into a little. Let me get on here first on the screen here. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, the red is up too high. The red is up way too high. There we go. Man, we're too. Unless I'm red like that today. I guess I'm red today. The pressure is good. The blood pressure is good. My heart might have been racing a couple hours ago. I had a deep conversation with somebody, but deep conversation. Speaking loudly with a little shock and awe in the conversation. But it's a beautiful start to a beautiful day. Coffee talk with Tommy Stigs. Serenity prayer every day. Go with it. Go with it. Live it. Just trying to look at the color. My grays are really standing out. I think I'm going to do just for men this weekend. I think we're going to cover the grays and go black this weekend. Those wings are really flying, man. They're white almost. The wings are white. Look, it's totally white now. You've seen me go from dark hair to wings. Next, it's going to be bald. You're going to see me go, unless I die before then, God forbid. But you're seeing the whole progression. Because I've been on here 5 years. I don't think my hair was that gray when I started. I definitely don't think it was white like this. But it's really coming in white now. Wow. Wow. This is the first time I'm really noticing it today. And I don't know why today. Maybe the coloring is off. Distinguished, experienced. Some people call it that. I don't know. Little yarmulke in the back. A little bit thin back here. What are you going to do? It's what it is. Give a fuck. I'm lucky I have hair now with all this shit I've been through. My grandfather used to dye his hair years ago. Oh my God, Pete, that's great. You're platinum. I'd like to say I'm platinum. All right, we're going to call it platinum. It's great. Don't color it. You look great. Let the gray go. Steven says, I'm going to write 3 shitty books that lead. Yes, you can do that. It's Friday. It's wearing red day. Yes, it is. You must wear red today. Bambi says you're wearing red. No, Bambi. Great content lately. Got to tell you. And you got me this morning because you got my algorithm after that. Hello, Sorcelli. You got my algorithm going after watching you. All right, let's get into Florence. I'm trying to entertain. Well, I'm going to show you something in a minute. Let me get through the topic. Hello, David Lopez. Let's get through Florence Henderson. Let's get the topics out of the way. We'll get the Catholic minute. We'll get the Machiavelli minute, and then we'll see if we have time to bullshit about a couple, 3 other things. We'll see what happens. Let's try to get a 25 piece up in here. Yeah, but this is not Bambi. This is not entertainment. You got to remember, this is just a wind down and Kawfee. I don't expect people to be interested. Not many would be interested in this type of non-content. You follow me? We're just having coffee. Yes, I get it. You are, and you enjoy the space, and you actually enjoy the people. I think, Bambi, you enjoy the chat, the interaction. I think that's what you enjoy over here. Me, as a content creator, that's a failure. But other than that, exactly, that's what I mean. This is content, and it's not for everybody. Look, if it was for everybody, we'd have huge numbers over here. 25, 30, come on, But I'm having coffee, so it's like no work for me. Yes. Well, we enjoy each other. The show makes my mornings. You know what I mean, Pete? So, Pete, we've been having coffee like this for 50 years since we're born. Whether it's in our house, with our families, with our mothers, with whoever it was, with our fathers, with our grandpa, whatever it was. Mostly as a country and more so culturally, we've had coffee every morning. I've done this every single morning through my whole life. It's perfect time for people who get up early. Exactly. It's for a certain amount of people, a certain group of people. Who gets up this early and talks this much this early in the morning? Come on. Well, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. I like this comment, Bambi. That's what I mean. I enjoy all of you, actually. You're part of my life and my daily routine. You see that? Besides, La Familia Distiliano. And if you ain't with it, we put you in the river that quick. We'll put you in the river just like that. Need not apply. You don't want to be? Uh-oh. We're going to do it when he comes back Monday. Hold on. I spoke to him yesterday. We're going to do it on Monday. Reschedule it. Okay. All right. Yeah, and life is happening at the same time. Where's Gerard? What'd Gerard say? Steven, that's fact. Yeah, in the trunk you go. Yeah, no, you don't want to be here. You don't have to be here. When you have to miss life stuff, you miss everyone and feel left out. Okay, that's nice. I got a question about Florence. Maybe I got your answer. I'm going to wait and see if you talk about. Okay, let's go. Let's get into. Hello, Susie Q. Let's get into Florence. All right, here we go. Settle in, everybody. Get your coffee. Get the coffee ready. 37 seconds. It's Florence Henderson.
It's the Tommy Stigs Show in 3, 2, 1.
The coffee is flowing. Do we have quality sound? Does it sound like it normally does? Give me a thumbs up if yes. Give me a thumbs down if no. Be that as it may, we're starting the day and we're going to get right into Florence Henderson. Now I have fun facts, I have sad facts, and I have drama facts. Right now she's got a nice bouquet of flowers matching all the colors on the screen. We got lilies, we got roses, we got all kinds. We got a nice bouquet, whatever kind of flowers you want to call it. Okay, but right now she's got a big bouquet of flowers growing with the aspirin and the penny. So let's see what happens if we take those flowers out and put her in the gutter. Let's see what happens. What are we waving about? I want to know if the sound is good. Nobody's giving me a thumbs up. Give me a quick thumbs up. Steven, you see what I think we're going to see in a minute. We're going to see in a minute. Okay. Fun facts about Florence Henderson. Yes, we're going to see. Fun facts about Florence Henderson. She was not only America's beloved Carol Brady, but also a trailblazing entertainer, being the first woman to guest host The Tonight Show. Nice. Born into poverty at the youngest age of, as the youngest of 10 children in Indiana. She was a talented singer, a licensed hypnotherapist. What? And appeared on Broadway before finding fame on the Brady Bunch. Here are some fascinating facts about Florence Henderson. First female Tonight Show. She was the first woman to host The Tonight Show, starring Johnny Carson in 1962, taking the reins during the transition between hosts. Today Girl pioneer. She was one of the first women to host the Today Show, 1952, serving as the Today Girl from 1959 to 1960. She auditioned for Star Trek. She auditions. Wait a minute. She auditioned for the Brady Bunch on the Star Trek set because it was only place available in California, where she met the creator, Sherwood Schwartz. She is a licensed hypnotherapist. She was licensed hypnotherapist, having studied the craft under her second husband, Dr. John George Kappas. Musical prodigy. By the age of 2, she could sing 50 songs by heart. And she was singing in public by the age of 8. So she started off with a real confident, what do you call this, Sorcelli? A real confident being. She was determined. You never know. Yes. Hidden struggle. She wore a wig for the first season of the Brady Bunch. And in the mid-1950s, she underwent surgery to correct a bone deformity to prevent total deafness. She was a Valentine, born on February 14th, 1934. She often noted her Valentine's Day birthday. Supported nuns. She was a public benefactor to the Sisters of St. Benedict's of Indiana, who had taught her as a child and won money for them on Weakest Link and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Weird Al Yankovic's connection. She appeared in the music video for Weird Al Yankovic's Amish Paradise. Supported on screen. Days before her death on Thanksgiving, she was born on Valentine's Day and died on Thanksgiving. She attended the Dancing with the Stars finale to cheer on Maureen McCormick, actually Marcia Brady. Okay, let's go with sad facts and then we'll go to drama facts. How about we do that, guys? Warm up your coffee. What do you think? What do you think? Should we go for let's see a clip real quick though before we do that. What do we got here on here? What do we got here? Wow, look at this. We might get a block on this. I'm going to play just a clip of this. Look at that. Wow, we might get a...
Here's a story of a lovely lady who was bringing up 3 very lovely girls.
I don't want to get blocked. I don't want to get blocked, so I played a short clip of it. A short clip. Before we go into sad facts, let's play this one here. We got a little tribute here to her. Man, maybe she had a troubled life. We're going to see the sad facts in just a minute. Where is it? Here we go.
Like and subscribe to Rest in Fame. We're honoring Florence Henderson, best known as Carol Brady on The Brady Bunch. Florence brought warmth, love, and laughter into millions of homes. Her Broadway beginnings and decades on screen made her a true icon of television.
On November 24th, 2016, Florence Henderson passed away at 82. Today, at Westwood Village Memorial Park, we honor the actress who brought joy, love, and laughter into millions of homes.
All right, she was good. She brought joy to some people. Okay, let's go into sad facts or drama. What do you want first? I think we're going to go sad facts first. Florence Henderson, beloved as Carol Brady, had a challenging life marked by difficulties in childhood, severe health issues, including early hearing loss, and personal struggles with depression. She overcame a poverty-stricken upbringing with an alcoholic father, only to face later heart disease, a complicated secret relationship with co-star Robert Reed, and the tragic, abrupt loss of her life in 2016. Poverty and abandonment. So she's still getting flowers as of now. Poverty and abandonment. Born the youngest of 10 in rural Indiana, her mother left the family when Henderson was only 13, and her father was an alcoholic. Ma disgraziati. The mother left the family, and the father was an alcoholic. That's sad. Hidden deafness. Florence Henderson suffered from a bone deformation in her inner ear and nearly left her deaf, requiring surgery to prevent permanent hearing loss. Heart conditions. She suffered from a heart murmur as a child and dealt with heart disease for a decade before passing away from heart failure in 2016 at the age of 82. She died on Thanksgiving 2016 suddenly. Wow. She wasn't even, she died suddenly. Secretive co-star host, her Brady Bunch husband, Robert Reed, was a gay man living in the closet, and she felt deep sadness for the anger and frustration he suffered while hiding his true self. Troubled personal life. She struggled with depression, stage fright, and 2 failed marriages. Admitted infidelity. She admitted to having an affair during her first marriage, which she discussed in her memoir. Is she not getting flowers? Is she still getting flowers? I'm not sure. We're not sure. Not sure. Does she get flowers or does she not get flowers? Burdened children. Her real life daughter Barbara shared that it was heavy to be the child of such a famous TV mom, often feeling jealous of the attention her mother gave to the Brady kids. Wow. Yeah. Okay, so that's basically the story. So the only flaw, which is, her flaw was that she had an affair. She got caught up in a one-night love affair, we think. Let's see what the drama says. Let's see what drama says. She died of a heart attack as a result of underlying coronary. Yes. Can't complain about reaching 82. Yeah. You smell something wrong. Steven's getting ready to throw the flowers right into the garbage can. I can't. AOV, good morning. Yes. Let's see. I'm on go. What are we going to do here? Let's see what we got here, Honeybee. Honeybee, great to see you last night. Give me a minute. We'll get back to some chat after I finish up the content. Right now, you are aware, Tommy, that we're going to see right now. Here we go. The primary on-set drama surrounding Florence Henderson involves a highly publicized playful date she went on with her on-screen son, Barry Williams, a.k.a. Greg Brady. Hello, Eddie Machete. Which spawned decades of rumors. She also acted as a quiet peacemaker behind the scenes, helping to diffuse tensions between the show's producers and her temperamental co-star, Robert Reed. Well, Robert Reed had pent up anger because he was in the closet. He wouldn't come out as a gay man. Okay, the Greg Brady situation. When Barry Williams was just 16 years old, he developed a massive Greg Brady. When Greg Brady Barry Williams was just 16 years old diva, he developed a massive crush on his 36-year-old on-screen mother. Her name was Florence Henderson. He boldly asked her out on a date, and not wanting to hurt the young actor's feelings, Henderson agreed. Because Williams was too young to drive at night, his older brother drove them to the Amsterdam Hotel in Los Angeles, where Henderson took over the driving to escort them to dinner. Henderson treated the outing with strict professionalism and maternal care to gently discourage the infatuation. Oh my God. Greg Brady later wrote about the date in his book, which turned a harmless, endearing evening into decades of urban legend, affairs rumors that the surviving cast members have repeatedly had to dismiss. Well, we don't know. We weren't in the car. We weren't in the car. We weren't on the date. So who knows? Did they bang it out? Did they not bang it out? Oh my God. Okay, so that's oh my God. We don't know. Some people suppose they were banging it out. So it's a rumor because there was 3 people on the date. ALV is going with harmless. She still gets flowers. We're skipping over the infidelity ALV in her first marriage. We're just going to dismiss that and still give her flowers. Well, let me finish. There's a little more drama. Hold on. Let me see. We're not sure yet. Let me finish. Behind the wholesome image of the Brady family, co-star Robert Reed, who frequently clashed with producers with corny scripts, Florence Henderson became a vital emotional anchor for Reed during these difficult periods. She was one of his closest confidants and had a special knack for calming him down and soothing over tense arguments. Nurturing for the young cast. Henderson's off-screen persona was the polar opposite of a strict, subdued Miss Goody Good Shoes. Carol Brady portrayed on TV a certain way, but she was known for being bold, confident, and unapologetic. When the pressures of the entertainment industry or tight filming schedules made the set tense, she was famous for diffusing the energy with a joke or reminding the young actors that they all wanted to go home. The young actors viewed her as a second mother and as a stabilizing, positive influence. I think we're okay overall to give her flowers. I think I'm going to go with a check mark. I think she came from poverty. Her mother left her at a young age. Her father was an alcoholic. She had a tough life, I'm going to go with. I don't think they were banging it out, to be quite honest with you. I said, could it be? Anything could be. You're giving her flowers, Freeway City? I'm going to go with a yes. Let's go with a check mark for Florence Henderson. May she rest in peace. She brought us great on-screen stuff. If you go watch the Brady Bunch, it's such a great show, no matter what was going on behind the scenes. I don't think they banged it out. I think she had clarity in her brain. I think she pulled it off quite nicely. I think she's good. She mentioned and cared for those TV kids. Check mark. Check mark. We go with flowers. All right, Steven co-signs me. We're good, guys. We're good. I love it. So thank you, whoever recommended Florence Henderson. I can't. I don't know where they come out of nowhere. General conversation they come out of, and I knock them down into the spreadsheet. Honeybee, check. All right, let me get through 2 more things, and then we'll get into some small talk. Honeybee, hang out a minute. I want to talk to you about something, and remind me if I don't. I don't think they did. I think she was trying to be kind. Remember. So CG2, maybe she was thinking business. She's got to keep the peace on the set in order to keep this thing going. So she kind of had to diffuse the situation. Who knows what they said on that, so to speak, date. She might have said, look, young man, this is not going to, and this and that, She may have been Hello, WOC. Florence Henderson may have just spoken to him and got into his brain. Remember, they said she was a psychotherapist or some shit. So who knows? All right. I'm happy it turned out well. Let's go. All right. Listen, the first woman to answer, the wish gets granted. Catholicism or Machiavelli? Which one first? Catholicism or Machiavelli? The first woman to answer gets the wish. Let's go. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Catholic message. Zelda gets her wish. We're going with Catholic first. Let's go with the Catholic minute first. Here we go. First things first, let me change this background. We are done with Florence Henderson. Thank you for the recommendation. I do appreciate it. Again, I have no idea what I'm doing over here, but I'm happy that we got some flowers out to the lovely Florence Henderson. Thank you for that. Let's go over to Catholicism for just a moment, and then we're going to get into Machiavellianism. Here we go. This wonderful production by ALV to start us off. Here we go. Catholicism up next.
He speaks of the blessed ones, faithful lives we've told for our heart. To mystis Catholic minute, reading so.
Yes, I'll do my, sure. You can do the spotlight. All right, here we go. On May 29th, in the Catholic Church, it celebrates the optional memorial of St. Paul VI, Pope St. Paul VI, I guess this is what it is. He is remembered for concluding the Second Vatican Council, being the first Pope to fly and visit 5 continents. This date commemorates the anniversary of his ordination to the priesthood. Very nice. Very nice. Key details about the day. Feast day, St. Paul VI. He was the Pope from 1963 to 1978. Wow, in my lifetime. This was the Pope when I was born. Okay, ALV. Pete Rizzolo. Anybody born in my time, this was our Pope. All right. If you were born between 1963 and 1978, this is about your Pope. Okay, excellent. Significance. Pope Francis added the optional memorial to the general Roman calendar in 2019, recognizing his impact on the church. Other saints. May 29th is also associated with St. Ursula and St. William of Gelone. Note, in some years, such as 2025, May 29th was the Feast of the Ascension, a holy day of obligation in specific U.S. provinces. But in other years, it defaults to St. Paul VI. Very nice Catholic minute. We got a great, all positive today, guys. All positive today. Wow. I like that one, guys. I like that one. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's do a little Machiavellianism. Let's do a little Machiavellianism up next. The coffee is warmed up. Let's get my morning message from Machiavelli. Let's see where it is. I get it every day and I share it with you. If you don't like it, you can't stay. You don't have to stay. You can leave. This show ain't for everybody. Love the content. Old school forever. Brady Bunch and Gilligan's Island was my go-to. Freeway City Raised. How did you find us? Is this your first time here? If it is, welcome. If it's not, forgive my ignorance. Yes. All right. It's great to see you, though. All right, let's go into Machiavelli. You got to keep rolling here. The clock is ticking. Life is going. Here we go. Machiavelli now.
Thomas Stigs explores the sinister mind of Niccolo Machiavelli. I step inside where the cold truth cuts so carefully. Thomas Stigs explores the sinister mind of Niccolo Machiavelli.
Some of these Machiavelli messages I relate to. Some of them speak to me frankly. Some of them I have no understanding of, and some of them I throw in the garbage can. The same for you. Some of Machiavelli's teachings may be applied in your life or may not be applied in your life. You may, in fact, be using a Machiavellianism in your life and not even know it. Unfortunately or fortunately, I seem to align with a lot of Machiavelli's teachings. Yes, and I don't know why, but here we go. Hey, teacher, today's Machiavelli message to Tommy Stigs. It's about silence during conflict. Hello there, cheats. Let's see what Machiavelli's views about silence during conflict. I try to minimize my morning message and get it into a paragraph or two. It's difficult at times. Hello, Darren C4. I have a question for you. I don't understand why you would say that, Darren. I'm going to put you right on the spot right now, my man. And you know you are welcome here. And let me give you your wrench back because you must not have been here since the last wrench gate. But Darren C4, give me a second, my man. I am pausing for you for a minute. What would make you think that you are not welcome here, you? Are you out of your mind? You're one of my originals, too. Come on, Darren. You know better than that. You know I have no issue with anybody from this YouTube situation. So salute to you, Darren. Welcome back. We hope to see you coming in more. You're a valued man. Okay, Darren? I hope you are well. I hope the family is well. I see what you got going on, my man. I see what you got going on. Yes, of course, I get it. But there's nobody not welcome here. There's nobody not welcome here. Nobody's blocked. Some people can go fuck themselves and they can go fuck their mother. But nobody's blocked. You all could come in here if you dare. If you dare. I call you right out. You know I don't give a fuck. Darren, you know me. You know I don't give a fuck. Look, you dirty motherfucker. I said, right? Okay, let's get into Machiavelli. Here we go. Machiavelli views silence during conflict not as passivity. Whoa, I love this. Darren, I love this one. Machiavelli's view of silence during conflict. He doesn't see it as passivity. I love this. But as a calculated psychological weapon. In Machiavelli's philosophy, a leader uses strategic silence to preserve the element of surprise, protect sensitive information, and bait opponents into over-explaining and exposing their own weaknesses. Beautiful. The core strategies of silence, controlling information. Machiavelli observed that whoever speaks first limits their own options and gives way, kind of gives the other individual leverage. By keeping your counsel, by being quiet, you force the opposing side to fill the void, often giving away their true intentions or bottom lines while you remain unreadable. I fucking love it. Today, manufacturing mystery. Speaking too much makes a leader or a person highly predictable. Remaining quiet creates an aura of authority and wisdom. When you do not constantly explain or defend yourself, others project their own assumptions and anxieties onto you. This is fucking beautiful. Weaponizing composure during heated confrontations, which you will never see me have. A ruler's silence projects immense self-control, refusing to flinch, argue, or react emotionally communicates dominance. People who cannot control their words become easily able to be manipulated, whereas the silent observer holds the upper hand.
Now, motherfucker! No, motherfucker! So shit! Now, motherfucker! No, motherfucker! So shit! Now, motherfucker! No, motherfucker! So shit!
So you must. Wow. You have such a leverage and a matter of control that you can't even measure. You can't even measure the amount of control. Silencia, Frankie Valli. He sang it. Silence is golden, but my eyes still see. Wow. Wow. Well, the spittle makes it a little hard to hear. I get it. He condemns you to the depths of burning hell. This individual condemns you to the depths of burning hell.
Now, motherfucker. Now, motherfucker. Piece of shit. Bag. I condemn you. I condemn you to the depths of burning hell.
All right, Darren, you're all set up, kid. I hope to see you back here. A pleasure to have you back at the social club. The demon has no control at all, motherfucker. Motherfucker. Yes, silence is golden, right, Barry? Hey, teacher, what do we got going on? My wife is silent, only speaks when I screw up. Y'all, around 2 a.m., Ronka will go up. Yes, okay. Okay. Freeway City, what do I got here? Sometimes you just can't sleep. What did we ever do without YouTube to go to when we can't sleep? That's a great question, because the TVs at night, Delilah, were all those colors, right? Watch You're Crazy. Wasn't the TVs at night just all? Yeah. I remember having to sit close to the TV to have to change the channel manually. But wait, you didn't answer me how you found us over here, Freeway City. I apologize for my ignorance if I missed the comment. You didn't say how you got Stigs. Who did you argue with early this morning? Well, it wasn't. It was just a heated situation. I don't want to call it an argument. It was a brain battle, more than anything. It was a brain and body battle this morning, but no real argument. It wasn't an argument. It was a battle within. 30 what? Oh, 30 people. Oh, okay. No remote. Okay, let's go. Next topic. I showed up in your algorithm. Okay, wonderful. We're hitting algorithms every day. Did you subscribe, Freeway City, or no? Let's see if you subscribed. Will you be coming back? Do you like the people? Do you like the vibe? Will you be coming back? Let's see if you hit the subscribe button. Oh, yeah. 12 more to 6,800. Wow. We're almost hitting 6,800 on a show about absolutely nothing. Holy shit. Last night we got over 200 views on our show. What the hell's going on here? I don't even look anymore. Let's check a couple of 3 things before we go on here live. You guys prompt me to do a little background checking on myself over here. Old school, baby. Okay, so we're not doing so bad. Last night, 234. ZZ Top, 171. Brooke Shields, 224. Thursday night, 186. Poolside with the cigar, 459. You see that? That's spontaneous. Stephen Moreno, that spontaneous cigar by the pool live, 459. Julia Louis Dreyfus, 407. A quick poolside live, 364. Lou Reed, 228. Pre-game in the rain, 209, 308, 150. Wow, 205. Okay, we're hitting the 200s now. 222, 200, 218. Fuck new. 253. Hey, you guys are doing something good over here. I don't even look back and I don't even check my views anymore. I check the total number of views. I did not know we're hitting the 200s now. Periodically, not every day. Wow. Thank you, guys. Whoever stops in, takes a look. Don Miku, great to see you this morning. Wow. I'm surprised myself. 35 piece up in here. Guys, fucking club is growing. Your club is growing slowly, Pete. Pete, this thing's growing slowly. No bots. Nothing. No bots. We're algorithming. As you could see, every day or so we get a couple of 3 algorithm people in. I just realized you still rock the red on Friday, baby. You know this. Consistency, Eddie Machete. You know how we rock and roll over here at the Social Club. I don't change. I'm pretty predictable. People come, people go. People you thought were friends, they're enemies. People you thought were enemies were actually friends. People you thought that had a little trust, they're disgraziad animals. You got all kinds of shit going on in the cesspool called YouTube, which I am so really, really enjoying. Ask me, I'll tell you. Yes, you do. Eddie, we'll be here every day. What can I tell you? Today is, let's do the math right here. Mike F is going to fight me on this 149 plus 365. We are at 514 guaranteed consecutive coffee talks. Mike F and Delilah have different numbers. They're out there somewhere with those numbers. What is a friend of ours? You're a friend of ours. You just came into the Social Club. Welcome. You are a friend of ours. But what does that phrase mean, a friend of ours? Don't tell me I came up in your algorithm for mafia stuff. Please don't say that. I don't have the cleavage. I got to go over to Mob Rat Hunter to find that. God bless the cleavage. No, it's really cringy. I can't. Eddie, it kind of bothers me. It's like my grandfather talking about cleavage. I can't do it. Oh, tracksuit doesn't mean I'm in the mafia? Come on. You see tracksuits and you think mafia? This is why I've been dressing since I'm born. Freeway City. Let me show you something here. Eddie, it's fucking creepy, man. I listen to it more and more. I'm like, that's my grandfather talking like that. My grandmother would hit him with a fucking frying pan with the food in it if she ever heard him talking like that. Italian women ain't hearing that shit. I can tell you right now. Italian women will hit you in the fucking head with that cast iron pan. Bang! What are you talking about, cleavage, you dirty motherfucker? What are you talking about? You got granddaughters. You got grandchildren. We don't talk like that. You got daughters. What's the matter with you? Let's go back in time for a minute for our new friend over here. Listen to me. I've dressed like this since the day I'm born. All right? All right? They didn't put me in a onesie. They had toddler-sized Sansa belts when I was born, okay? Yes, I always dressed like this. So on the day that I was born, not expensive, not over-the-top fashion, just a certain way. I don't know if it's Italian. I don't know what you would call it. Oh, yeah, Steven, you know it. Can you imagine? Imagine Nona talking like that about the cleavage. Eddie, come on. Man, the fucking toaster would fly across the room. The spatula, the broom, every fucking thing. She'll throw it all across the room. The Balvo wardrobe, Pete, that's what it is. With a Nork flavor and trace it back to Italia because we care about how we look. Old Italian grandmothers find everything offensive. They are tough. I can tell you that. My nana was tough. No, I'm just a regular guy with Italian blood. I'm American. I said that I'm American Italian with a little, maybe a little checkered past. We'll say you can do it. Oh God, Bambi, how do I answer these questions? How do I answer these questions? No, I'm not a friend of ours. No. What am I supposed to say when you question like that? Do I go into things? No, I just keep it going, right? I am not in the mafia. I'm not involved in anything like that. Okay, cool. There you go, Bambuski. I'm a friend of yours. Okay. Which direction do I go in here? Bambi, I'm going to go in your direction because you done got my algorithm going last night. We're going to go and watch a couple of 3 videos right here. One of Hafa trying to get to the Italians. These are repeat videos. You have saw this before. It aggravates me. We are the only race. The Italian race is the only race that has been put on blast, on spotlight since the lynchings in down there where John Wolfe lives. I think that's where it was. Now, Jimmy Hoffa was not Italian, okay? He was German. He was German. Okay. Let's see what they tried to do to James Hoffa. And watch how he answers. Watch how he answers so beautifily.
All right. Would you
If you
allow?
think it's wrong, you investigate that.
Would you allow, as a Teamster official, a man who was a communist, who was elected by the membership?
We don't have any communists in
Just
our
answer the
teams.
question.
Just a moment, please, that I know of. That are tagged.
Oh, Mr. Hoffa.
Tagged.
What do you mean? There's no question about Mr. Goldblatt, although there can be a question about Mr. Hoffa. There's no question about Mr. Goldblatt.
Oh, wait a minute. Just
He
a moment.
wasn't
Don't say
allowed
anything
into
about a
England in
question about Hoffa. There is no question about Hoffa. And don't you say that either. Don't you say that I'm a communist or even a Philip. Read back.
I'll straighten the record out. I was talking about Mr. Bridges and Mr. Goldblatt.
Don't put me in their class then.
Why did you put him in there?
No, I just said there is, although there might be some question, and I said Mr.
Fuck you.
Hoffa instead of Mr. Bridges. I meant, although there might be some question about Mr. Bridges, there is absolutely no question about Mr. Goldblatt. And evidently you agree the same thing, Mr. Hoffa. Wait a minute. Or otherwise you wouldn't have said, don't put me in their class.
Don't you put me in a class that they're tagged. That's what I said. And I say tagged.
Is there any such implication?
An alliance with Mr. Harry Bridges and Mr. Goldblatt.
And you're going to
the
get
fact
business
that they-
soon, too, then.
And the fact that they are have been associated with the Communist Party.
Well, then
And
you'll
that
be
you've made
sued,
an
same as
alliance with
Buffalino
them.
sued you.
And that you've made an alliance with them. And I think it's a very critical situation. Now,
Did you receive any of the fee that he obtained, the $40,000 that he got in that case, directly or indirectly?
Absolutely not. And
You
you
had-
know it.
you had been in business with Mr. Matheson, had you not?
With my own money.
But you had been in business.
With my own money, yes.
Do you have any evidence of the $20,000 in cash that you put into the business?
I don't need any evidence. You'll take my word for it, as the Internal Revenue has.
What the fuck?
Could you describe a little of it, Mr. Hoffa?
No, sir, I cannot, and I don't
Tell us
care to.
what-
I don't care to try and recall back my entire lifetime since I started working at the age 17, as to how I accumulated money or how I spent it, to finally arrive at having $20,000 I could afford to invest, and finally lost.
Could you answer, was it in cash that you put it in?
Yes.
Do you have any record of it?
No,
Would you tell us where you got the cash?
I accumulated it
From your salary?
from whatever investments I had, or salary, or income, but it was accumulated.
Did any of this come out of the winnings that Mr.
It could
Brennan made
very
at the
easily
racetrack?
have- Very easily it could have.
Could I ask you whether Mr. Brennan is still winning at the track?
I believe he is. I hope we have luck this year. We haven't finished
How
yet.
much have you turned over to him to gamble?
So far this year, nothing. You kept me too busy.
How much
I will.
has he won for you? How much has he won for you? None
This
this
moment,
year?
I mean, this
All
affidavit.
right, would you
If you
allow
think it's
it?
What the fuck, man? What the fuck? But he didn't give up. Hoffa was strong. And he was a god in my house. So, Bambi, you really sparked something in me yesterday? Without Hoffa, my father does not become a 33-year Teamster and is able to earn his daily bread for 33 years as a Teamster, not a gangster. My father brought him a paycheck every week due to the workings of Mr. James Hoffa. All right? He was rough. He was rough. I don't know, and he might have been a thief. I don't know all the workings. But in my house, in my family, my uncles, my father, he was a god. Why do you think my brother's a 35-year team? My brother is a 35-year Teamster right now. Sorry, he's not in the Teamsters, but he's in the union. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Now let's see a little more fucking bullshit from these dirty motherfuckers, because we are the only people that have been persecuted like this. I'm telling you, no other race has dealt with this. Only us. Only Italians.
An entertainment contract that you had with Mr. Tommy Dorsey, and at some point in time wanted to get out of the contract, The allegation is that maybe Mr. Moretti assisted you in getting out of the contract. Could you explain to us what happened or what transpired during the
Mr. Moretti or
period of
Mr.
time?
Moore had nothing, absolutely nothing to do with my career at any time in my lifetime.
Mr. Woodworth, could you indicate what your findings were when you investigated that allegation?
Yes, regarding the contract, I spoke with both attorneys who negotiated the settlement of the contract. They assured me that settlement had been made, which was agreeable to all parties, more to the benefit of MCA and Tommy Dorsey than to Mr. Sinatra's.
Thank you. Mr. Sinatra, do you know a Mr. Joseph Fischetti?
Well, I knew him. He's gone now. He's dead.
In what capacity and what was your relationship with Mr. Fischetti?
Joe Fischetti and I were just friends. I was fond of him and he was fond of me.
Have you ever had any business dealings or any type of business associations with him?
None.
Did you know anything of his background during the period of your friendship?
I knew more, I read and heard more about the backgrounds of his brothers than I did about him.
Was there ever any inference to you by anyone that perhaps he was quite closely tied in with his brothers?
No, but I wouldn't have believed it anyway.
In what frame of reference did you know him? Just as a social acquaintance?
Just a social acquaintance who was a dear friend, and I liked him, and it was mutual, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever associate or have any dealings with his brothers at all?
No, I just met them vaguely. I never knew them. Never knew them.
On and on and on and on and on and on.
Did you have an occasion to travel with Mr. Fischetti at one time to Havana?
I happened to be on the same plane with him. I didn't travel with him.
Mm-hmm. What was the purpose of your trip to Havana?
None of your fucking business.
And how long were you there? Did at any time in your life you live at 10051 Valley Springs Lane in North Hollywood, California?
I did.
Could you offer any explanation as to why your name and that address might have been in Mr. Luciano's possession when searched by Italian authorities?
I haven't the slightest idea.
But your testimony is that, save and except the time in Havana, you had had no contact at all with him.
I just met him at a bar and shook hands as in many cases, and that was it.
Okay.
So fucked up, isn't it?
We come to the Villa Venice restaurant.
Ad that I've since checked.
Bravo.
Mr. Pasella invoked his Fifth Amendment.
And thereafter, every answer is a refused answer. You could ask him.
His answer could not be used against him. Mr. Pasella, on trial, was asked by the Assistant United States Attorney, and I quote, "By way of background, do you know an individual by the name of Frank Sinatra?"
I'm done. It gets my blood boiling. So that's one there. So they try to break Frank Sinatra. All he was trying to do was keep singing. Do you not understand Italian people are going to be connected in some way to the underworld? It's just the way it's going to be. There's no way not. Somewhere, some way, somehow, most Italians have some type of connection. And that's just the way it is. I got one more to show you because I felt like doing this today. I'm taking this to home right here. This is right here, okay? This motherfucker. Let me motherfuck this motherfucker. This motherfucking fucker.
Of Italian heritage and was partly, at least, first generation in this country.
Yes.
But the reality was that part of your neighborhood was populated by the mob. Let's talk about that. What was your relationship to the mob?
Fuck you.
Well, I grew up right in the heart of Newark, and there were these guys that were in the neighborhood who were bookmakers, and there was gambling, and there was crap games in the street, and there were private illegal card games in various parts of the city. But I grew up with that right from the beginning, so I thought it was like that no matter where you went. I didn't know any different than that. Now, when I did begin to get involved in the music business, I found that most of the little clubs or saloons, in most cases, were owned by those guys. Now, I never had any problems with any of them. And maybe it was just because I knew everybody and all the places that I ever worked.
Let me
those
explain
were
to you
the people
something,
that
guys.
came in.
Here's what bothers me about this a little bit.
Around a guy that I became very, very close to.
This is
was a captain in the Genovese family, whose name was Gyp DiCarlo. And he was like a father to me.
So Gyp was a very popular man around here. I'm going to stop it right there. Gyp DiCarlo was a very popular man around here in so many ways. Well, here, do you see the tears in his eyes, though? Do you know this motherfucker, whoever that was, asking him the questions, went into that question? You see the tears in Frankie Valli's eyes? Can you see his demeanor, yes or no? I'm going to say yes, because that was right after he asked him about his 2 daughters dying in 6 months. Frankie Valli lost 2 daughters in 6 months. That mob conversation came right after he asked him about burying his 2 daughters in 6 months. Damn rather. Okay. So go fuck all yourselves. We are the only people that had to deal with this stuff from the beginning of time, all the way back to the lynchings in where was the lynchings, AOV? Gyp DiCarlo had gotten a presidential pardon. That's correct, Pete Risolo. Took advantage of his vulnerability, but he didn't budge. He didn't budge. I just wanted to touch on that today. I just felt it necessary. When I saw the Machiavelli silence thing, Bambi, Machiavelli is today's message is silence is golden. When I saw that, it prompted me to Frank Sinatra under what do you call that, interrogation, and then Frankie Valli with that interview, as well as Jimmy Hoffa. They were trying to break all 3 of these men. They couldn't do it. They couldn't break Hoffa. They couldn't break Sinatra, and they couldn't break Frankie Valli. Silencia. Wow. Me too. Okay, I'm going to go back to Honeybee for a quick minute, going back to last night's show. I don't typically do that, but I feel that it is necessary right now. Honeybee, I think you got a little, you got some quality, some good feelings out of last night's show. Can you correct me if I'm wrong, or can you co-sign what I'm saying here this morning? I believe you got a nice, something nice with you last night at the show, at the social club, over a glass of wine. St. Gerard. Okay, yes. So hopefully that helped you. I don't know what it did to you. Sometimes they are triggers. Sometimes they are encouragement. I don't know. So take a look at the story of St. Gerard. I'm sure you will be pleasantly surprised if you do not already know the history of St. Gerard, and that St. Gerard is not only the patron saint of children, mothers, and expectant mothers, he is also the patron saint of the falsely accused, as well as the innocent being incarcerated. Great. That's my job. That's it. I'm good. Everything else is bonus. So I'm happy to hear that. That's very nice. That is excellent. Wow. Great stuff today. Great 2 days here at the social club. Since we've unsubscribed to a lot of different channels and just changing our direction over here, this social club is going to another level entirely, and I'm proud to build it slow and steady. I drove in last night and learned all about him and the fake accusations against him and why he is known for the beautiful. I know. I got you. Good. I'm glad. Now you have Honeybee. Now you have a conversation piece with other people in the world. You might be at a dinner party or at the ball game or whatever, or even held without bail, and you have a conversation now. I had to throw that in there. I had to throw in the hell without bail. Why not? We got a little comedic to it. Okay. Oh my God. This fucking guy's nuts. Dancing laws in New York City. I never knew we had them. You can't dance in a place with these laws. These fucking laws. There's music playing, and they're telling you can't shake a tail feather. We're going to come up with this shit. You feel inspired. Beautiful. I don't know. This came up this morning. Rambo is back in the movie theaters. What are they doing? Delilah, we got Rambo now in the movie theater. So you can go spend $32 on a seat and $82 on popcorn and $17 for a Milky Way. And if you want a soda, another $15. You can go to the movies for about $300 with two people and go watch Rambo, First Blood again. They are putting it back in the movie theater. Robert De Niro. Let's talk about doubt, self-doubt. Let's talk about self-doubt. Robert De Niro, like him or not, I don't care. That's not the point. Politics, this, that, the other thing, push that aside. Robert De Niro had high doubts about the success of Taxi Driver. He said this is going to be a failure. He said Taxi Driver is going to be a failure. This is going to be a disaster. Why am I doing this? And guess what? It turned out to be well. So Robert De Niro doubted himself in Taxi Driver. Tommy Stigs doubted himself in being able to do a live show. And guess what? We fucking pulled it off. All right? 443 in New Jersey, 456 in Connecticut, 457 a gallon of gas in New York City. Let's go over to this Mother Scrazia, the orange kid from Queens, Mr. Donald Trump, looking to put his face on a $250 bill. They worked it up already. A $250 bill with President Trump's name on it. No, I don't want it. I don't want to hear it. Because it's fucking $250 a week to go shopping now for a family of two. Go fuck yourself, Trump. Bring these prices down. What are you doing? You're fucking killing us over here. You got a noose around our neck. What are you doing, Trump? Stop. Stop the bullshit. Fix this fucking thing. 200. Your face on it. What? We're putting you on dartboards, you dirty motherfucker. Yeah, I'll take it for free. We're putting you on dartboard. BK Skip is putting him on a dartboard right now in Howard Beach. BK Skip is making the Trump dartboard in Howard Beach for the crew tonight to throw darts at the dirty motherfucker. I'm done with him. Have you ever seen the rain? Have you ever seen the rain? Well, we're going back to the 70s. How does this happen? It's back on the charts. Creedence Clearwater Revival. Have you ever seen the rain? Hits the charts. Creedence Clearwater Revival. The Fogerty Brothers. +1. Wow. It's through the roof. It's through the roof. I want to know, have you ever seen the rain? It's through the roof. It's crazy, Bambi. It's back on the charts. How do you like that? This is what the TikToks is doing, YouTubes, all of this stuff. It's unbelievable. Yeah, they're doing great. God bless them, huh? It's unbelievable. I love it. I love it. It really is something else. It really is something else. Yes. All right, let's see if we can do a little Uncle Badass quite quickly over here. Let's get our Uncle Badass in. Where are we? Where are we? Good morning, Uncle. Let's see if you're talking to me today. Let's see what Uncle has to say.
Fucking morning, you absolute savage motherfucker! You're still fucking alive, still breathing, still dangerous as fuck. Now get your ass out of that bed like the fire is under it. Because guess what? The world is already out there moving. The world is already out there grinding. And you can either go out and get your piece or lay there like a weak-ass loser while everybody else eats. And I fucking know what you're choosing. Because you're a fucking warrior.
You better fucking believe it. We are a warrior. We are warriors. Yes. Credence, Clearwater. Come on, let's just get a little glimpse of this. This is popular again right here. I can't believe it. Unbelievable. What a great jam this is. It's back on the chart.
Someone told me long ago, there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time.
What a great song.
When it's over, so they say, it'll rain a sunny day.
I know.
Shining down like
What a
water.
beautiful song. Ah.
I want to know,
It's so good.
have you ever seen the rain? I want to know,
I love it.
have you ever seen the rain? Coming down Sunday.
I want to know if this show makes you feel a little better going out than you came in. I hope this show makes you feel good. I hope we leave here feeling good. That's the goal, to start off the day in a positive way. We have no other goals. Yeah, we talk about numbers and viewers and views and subscribers and money and your sister's ass and all of that shit. But really, the main goal here, Honeybee, Steven, Bambi, you all know, Delilah, just to leave here with a nice good feeling, kick us off the right way. And that's where we're at. You got your dopamine? Yeah, so yes. Okay, listen to me. Get ready. When I push this button, I said, get ready, because here I come. And once I pushed that button, I said, we ain't stopping. We're going to do this slow and steady, and here we are. So get ready, because here I come are the words that I used when I first set up YouTube to go live. Sarah Collins, take us out with a wonderful jam here this morning. Tommy Stigs, wishing you all well. We may, in fact, have a cigar by the pool early evening tonight. Look out. Have your notifications set. We may have a little drink and a cigar by the pool later on tonight. To be determined. I am not sure yet. To be determined. But keep your eye out. Keep checking back at the channel. We'll have a nice cigar tonight. Possibly. I got to go. Tommy Stigs wishing you a blessed Friday. Ciao. For now. Take us out, Sarah.
Never met a boy who makes me feel the way that you do. You're alright. Whenever I'm asked who makes my dreams real, I say that you do. You're out of sight. So 3, 5, 4, 5. Look out, baby, 'cause here I come. I'm bringing you love and sweet, so get ready, so get ready. And I'm gonna make you love me too, so get ready, 'cause here I come. I'm on my way. You wanna play hide and seek?